Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Sunday, October 29th. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. All right, man. Don't got the same energy and pitch as usual. Why? Man, today's the day I lost my mom, October 29th, going on 2 years. So, hey, man, I'm gonna try to give you guys my best bets, my best props and everything that she would want me to do. So, hey, man, I'm rolling with some home teams in there. A little bit biased as well. But, hey, man, let's go ahead and get it going, man. All right. So, I'm going to be going over all the NBA games tonight, all the NFL 1 p.m. Pacific games, and I got an NHL player prop to get you on top. But before that, let me know what you guys are going to be betting on this weekend, man. You guys got a lot of stuff to bet on. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, right? Arizona Diamondbacks beating the Texas Rangers 9-1. Who would have thought? Man, it's crazy, man. All right, man. So let's go ahead and get it started, man. First game I'm going to be talking about is the Seattle Seahawks game. All right. They're going to be taking on the Cleveland Browns. Who do we like? I like Jackson Smith and Jigba, over 3.5 receptions. Last week out, he had 4 receptions, 7 targets. The thing that I like about him is that ever since week 2, he's been one of those guys that's been getting majority of the targets. It doesn't matter that they got Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. I'm taking Smith and Jigba over 3.5 receptions. That's player prop number 1. Player prop number 2, I'm going to be looking at the Arizona Cardinals, all right? And I'm going to be looking at Marquise Brown, over 4.5 receptions, man. He's taking on his former team, the Baltimore Ravens. You know how those games go sometimes, man. Some players have more to play for in ones. I think in this one, Marquise Brown is going to be going really, really quick in those turns, trying to get those balls, to get those receptions, to show him, hey, man, you guys shouldn't have traded me. You guys should have just paid me. So I'm taking Marquise Brown over 4.5 receptions. That's player prop number 2. Player prop number 3. I'm going to be looking at the Baltimore Ravens rookie wide receiver, Zay Flowers, man. Over 4.5 receptions. He's been their number 1 target out there with Mark Andrews. It's one of those things, though, man. I don't care about Odell Beckham. I don't care about their tight end. I think this is the team that needs a number 1 wide receiver in the years to come, to where you're seeing wide receiver number 1 showing up and showing out, like Jordan Addison and Jefferson and Chase. You need Zay Flowers to be that guy, so take him over 4.5 receptions. Next player prop that I like, player prop number 4. I'm going to be looking at the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Who you like? I like Jamar Chase, over 7.5 receptions, man. Check it out. San Francisco 49ers allow Jordan Addison to go for 7 receptions out. And also, man, this is another thing about it. I just think he's going to be able to get these receptions, man, because he's their number 1 option weapon. And, Chase Higgins, Higgins might be on the trade block or something. So look for Jamar Chase to go ahead and get those 7.5 receptions. That's player prop number 4. Player prop number 5. I'm going to be looking at the Chicago Bears wide receiver, DJ Moore, over 4.5 receptions, man. Now, look, man, last week out, he had 8 receptions, 9 targets. Pretty accurate. Game before that, going for 5, 8, and 8. This is the thing that I like, man. I don't care if they got Tyson Wagner at quarterback. That's, to me, a better quarterback than Justin Fields. 21 completions out in his first game. Give me him again. Let Justin Fields just chill. Give me DJ Moore, over 4.5 receptions. Now, look, ran through all my reception props that I like for you guys for the later games. Now, let's give you guys some touchdown props. I'm going to be looking at the San Francisco 49ers. You already know. Where's my book? CMC anytime touchdown, man. You already know. That's the player prop that we rolling on, and that's the player prop that we've been riding on, and we going to keep it going, man. I was going to show you guys my sign, but I don't got it here, man. Christian McCaffrey, anytime touchdown. Play it now before the numbers get a little bit more juice. Last but not least, the other touchdown prop that I like, Seattle Seahawks running back, Kenneth Walker, anytime touchdown. He has 6 touchdowns on the year right now, 450 yards. Last 3 games, the Cleveland Browns allowed the running backs to score, and technically a running back because they let Lamar Jackson score. So I think Kenneth Walker can get in that end zone. Those are my 2 touchdown props, CMC and Kenneth Walker. All right. Now let's go on over to the NBA. First player prop that I like, I'm going to be looking at the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama, over 17.5 points, man. Versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Zubac's not going to be out there, doing the best defensive stuff on him. So I look for Wembanyama, just get the 17.5 points. That's player prop number 1 in the NBA. Player prop number 2, I'm going to be looking at the Los Angeles Lakers player, Anthony Davis, taking on my Sacramento Kings. I'm taking them over 23.5 points, man. If you know anything about the Kings, you know they can't defend big guys. And Domantas Sabonis is not trying to defend nobody. McGee's only out there for 13 minutes. So I'm taking Anthony Davis in a game that I think he's going to be able to bully ball and put up 30 points. Take him over 23.5. Player prop number 3, I like PG, Paul George, over 23.5 points. You know, plain and simple. I told you guys, man, he's been hitting it back to back. Gave it out 2 times on the prop shop. He went over it both times. We're going to keep it going while it's hot. Player prop number 4, my guy, Keegan Murray, over 14.5 points, man. He's been hot, man. He's been getting his player props. He's been getting it every single time. 2-0 going over his player prop. And to be honest, he ain't even scoring what I think he should be. He should be at that 19-point to 22-point game range. Just wait till he gets there. So we're taking him over 14.5 points, like the bean. Next player prop that I like in the game, I'm going to be looking at my boy, Sabonis, over 12.5 rebounds. Last game out, he had 18 rebounds. That's against the Golden State Warriors, a jump shot shooting team. I get it. But look, man, he's the only thing they got out there, and he's always going to be around that rim. And the best thing about it is he grabs offensive rebounds and puts them right back up in for the points. So I'm taking Sabonis over 12.5 rebounds. Next, NHL. Alex Ovechkin, over 3.5 shots on goal, hitting at a 60% clip. Betting tools are online with my decision. Now look. If you guys want to see what I'm betting on, my best bets, head on over to the site. You can't go wrong. Now, let's go over the recap time. Smith and Jigba over 3.5. Marquise Brown over 4.5. Zay Flowers over 4.5. Jamar Chase over 7 receptions. DJ Moore over 4.5 receptions. CMC anytime touchdown. Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown. NBA, Wembanyama over 17.5. Anthony Davis over 23.5. Paul George over 23.5. Keegan Murray over 14.5. Sabonis over 12.5 rebounds. Alex Ovechkin over 3.5 shots on goal. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch.